Marcus got the job at the gym at 17 because he needed money, and the gym needed someone to sweep, mop, and clean the equipment after sessions. He was not a fighter, had never been a fighter. He was just a kid from the neighborhood who needed $40 a week more than he needed comfort. He swept the gym every morning before school, mopped it every evening after, and in between he watched. He watched the trainers, the way they saw things no one else saw, the way they knew before the fighter did which combination was coming, which habit would cost them in a real bout, which moment of hesitation was fear, and which was tactical. He watched for 3 years. By 20, he understood boxing better than most people who had been training for a decade, not from competing, from the specific education of total attention, applied to the same craft every single day. At 20, he started asking questions. The head trainer, a man named Earl, had noticed Marcus for a year before he spoke, had noticed the way he watched, the way the mop slowed down, near the ring when instruction was happening. When Marcus finally asked his first question about a specific defensive error he had observed in one of the gym's fighters, Earl stopped completely, because the question was not a beginner's question. The question was the question of someone who had been paying attention. For a very long time, Earl answered it seriously. Then he asked one back. They talked for 2 hours. The gym floor did not get mopped that evening. Earl began teaching Marcus formally, not how to fight, how to train fighters, how to read bodies, how to communicate under pressure, how to be the calm voice in the corner between rounds. When a fighter's world is chaos, Marcus absorbed it the way he had absorbed everything in that gym, completely, without waste, through the specific hunger of someone who knows exactly what the opportunity costs and refuses to squander a second of it. By 28, Marcus was a trainer, not Earl's assistant, a trainer. He had 3 fighters of his own, all neighborhood kids, all with the same starting point he'd had: talent, no resources, and a gym willing to trade labor for access. He trained them the way Earl had trained him, with total attention, complete honesty, and the unshakable belief that potential without development is just potential. Development is the whole job. His first fighter to win a regional title was a 16-year-old named Dion, skinny, fast, zero confidence, the kind of talent that folds under the first real pressure, because no one has ever taught it. That pressure is survivable. Marcus spent 8 months not just training Dion's body, but training his belief. Every session, deliberate moments, where Marcus put Dion in difficulty and then stood back and let Dion find his way out, building the evidence, session by session, round by round, that he could handle what the fight would bring. Confidence is not given, it is constructed from evidence. Marcus built Dion's evidence. When Dion's hand was raised, Marcus stood in the corner and felt something he could not have predicted at 17. Sweeping a floor, he felt useful, not in the small daily way, in the large permanent way, the way that comes from doing exactly what you were built for. He had never needed to fight in the ring himself to find what the ring had to offer him. He had found it with a mop, with 3 years of watching, with 2 hours of conversation, and a floor that never got mopped. Marcus runs his own gym now. His name is above the door. 3 of his fighters have held regional titles. 1 has competed nationally. But the achievement he is proudest of has nothing to do with titles. It is this: every kid who comes through that door looking for $40 a week gets something else alongside the work. They get watched. They get taken seriously. They get the question, what do you see when you watch? Because Marcus understands, more than any credential teaches, that greatness does not always arrive through the front door with obvious intentions. Sometimes it arrives with a mop, and your job is to recognize it. He still sweeps the floor himself sometimes, not because he has to. His staff handles maintenance. He does it because the broom in his hand is the most honest reminder he has of where every great thing in his life began, not with talent, not with opportunity, with showing up to a job that nobody else wanted, and paying attention when nobody was watching. Earl died 7 years ago. Marcus still hears his voice in the corner between rounds, in the specific patience it requires to build belief in someone who does not yet believe in themselves. You carry forward what was given to you. That is the only debt worth repaying. You don't need the title to start. You need the gym. You need the attention. You need to show up. Start where you are, with what you have. Every single day, comment, I will start where I am. Like and follow for more real motivation.